survive. Mime really gonna push them to their limit, going for wide for speed there into the tech part, catching back up before the next drift. And now the knife edge. We know he goes very tight here to try to get an inside line, but it is going to be less speed than Bren and Otak who survives it. And then this wide setup, the jump across the penalty grass, landing as early as possible onto the platform. Bren is about 3/10 ahead, but Bren is slower onto the jumps. He's trying to save it as best as he can. Mime clips the corner, clips another corner. Where is Otak? Could this be an ace? They ace them, and it's 8-2.
I mean, you can only clip so many corners before your car just says, nope, we're gonna just, nah, we can't do this anymore. It is an ace coming in from Carmine Corp, and now this map is looking super scary for Into the Breach.
KC, a team that not a lot of people, I think, had beating Into the Breach in this matchup, are just one win away from doing so. After 6 grueling maps here, they could take it home. But this is where the nerves also start to show. You know it's that close, but you still have to drive 128. You still have to survive the agility dash identity faster than 2 of the best players on this map in the past 2 weeks.
And I mean, sometimes the most difficult goal to score is the one with an open net. And that is where Carmine Corp is right now. All they need to do is get not last, and they will be fine. But,
mistake from Elcon in the uphill, and before the full speed part, that is going to be costly. That might be close to 1 second here. Otak into the lead now. Mime going wide on the speed slide, not getting the best exit speed. As we can see here, a win would do it. A draw would put them to 9-3, a dominating scoreline for KC. This is looking like they're on the path to victory. Mime has to get first place.
He definitely has to, and that would only end up in a draw. Carmine Corp would still be on 9 points, so it's gonna be up to this ending. Can Otak, can Bren maintain the lead here? Will they get an ace to close it out, or will Mime be able to get ahead of them? He needs to overtake both these players. Getting a good first jump, that's a lot of speed coming in from Mime.
5 диких с расстояния больше 50 метров, да, в ноги. Вон один ходит. Я его ушел вдоль касс. И он. Кафе, что ли?
Кепка!
Где? Не вижу.
Служивый!
Я не вижу.
Легко он проебался. Ниндзя, блядь, распроебанными. Слышь, ты импортный! Факов нахуй, понял?
Ты можешь бегать после того, как я тебе ноги отстрелял? Ладно, первая, наверное, в живот попала. Ладно, второе я промахнулся, но третья-то точно в ноги была. Надо его увидеть. Хватит. Ага. Блин. Может, я смогу его увидеть? Он убил моего бота. Почти убил меня. Берите его, колбасит. Он стрелял очень дерьмовыми патронами, но вообще не попадал мне в грудь. Из-за чего был успешен. Летчик. Еще кто-то второй. Не повезло. Просто не повезло. Ни одного килла в итоге не сделал. Ужас. Сюда веприхант. Пора бы уже, наверное, глушитель ставить. Я задолбался все карты сообщать, где они.
Beautiful and good.
Up, guys, Nolan here. We are essentially at a dead end when it comes to Lightkeeper task progress, or we might as well be, as this last one, let's just say, is going to take a while. If you didn't know, Lightkeeper is the end game for Escape from Tarkov right now. It is no longer the Kappa. It is Lightkeeper. We were working under the assumption that he was just like any of the other traders when BSG were calling him a trader, but turns out he's not even accessible until you, as a player, are pretty much around the time of earning a Kappa container, and that is just the beginning. Also, he isn't trading anything. There's just some unlocks, but I won't get into too many details. At this point, I wonder if Nikita meant to call him just a quest giver this whole time instead of trader, maybe NPC. That would fit much better. So we're going to talk about that along with the possible solutions and some feedback, but it does require a spoiler warning just in case anyone out there is interested. So if you are worried about Lightkeeper spoilers, even though these tasks are not something 90% of the community will even reach, let alone complete, then click off now. While they're doing that, remember, if you like this video, there's a button for that, subscribe for more like it, or jump into the comments and let me know what you think a good solution or change would be to these tasks or the game as a whole. Just remember to listen to all of the information that I have before you do it so that you're working with the best information possible. Okay, so again, Lightkeeper is the end game, and it is easily the most difficult content in the game, as I really believe it should be if it is the end game. But how difficult is too difficult? A lot of the changes that were made over the past few days were to lower the effect of RNG, aka randomness or luck or unluck for some people, has on our combat in game, and now it might be time to have a look at the tasks as well. We're going to break down Lightkeeper's tasks and what I believe we get out of this to figure out whether or not it's worth it. And I don't mean worth it right now, because again, 90% of the people playing will not make it, but I mean after release, because after release, there is supposed to be a system set in place where there will not be any more wipes, so you will have all of the time in the world to play the game and get to these tasks and Lightkeeper in general. So the prerequisites of accessing Lightkeeper have changed a little, so here's the updated list. If you are looking to get there yourself, you need all of these quests finished before you get the first mechanic quest called Network Provider to start unlocking Lightkeeper. There's 5 quests from Mechanic before you get the Key to the Tower quest to get the transmitter that allows you to access Lightkeeper. So let's sprint through these real quick. After you've completed all of these tasks on this list here, and you have Scav Karma 2 at least, you then need to find 4 electronic components, 4 Kofdums, 4 gas analyzers, and 4 broken G-phones. Then you set up 4 radio repeaters, which isn't too bad if you don't have them. The craft is pretty easy in the hideout, but if you're working your way towards here, try and have 4 of these.
Она
Что?
курицу занять.
Буду. Только чуть-чуть. Я уже съел кусок мяса.
И курицу.
Чуть. Можно просто рис, например. Я считай, мясо уже поел. Я съел кусок мяса. А не с рыбой. Я думаю, да.
Гнида!
Блин. Да, он ушибал. Он за этим столбом? Да. Нужно его прогнать оттуда. Не попало, да? Блин, чувака прыгает.
Вон он, сука! Эй! Так, наблюдай! Я его!
Блин, меня чувака пушит.
Вон он, сука!
Что, забыл, кто тебе батон в руки закинул?
Вон он!
Рядом со мной чувака огребает. Смотрите. Батов нет.
Сэндвичи не с рыбой, сэндвичи вегетарианские.
Ну,
Просто рис.
да, спасибо.
Да вот он! Шалава! Давай, мочи!
Мне какой-нибудь угол найти, в котором мне будет... Уже, наверное, может быть слишком близко. Да.
От петух! Хуярь, медведя! Кепка! Ах ты шалава!
Так, один есть. Ой. Чуть будто левее, в районе эскалатора.
Давай, мочи их! Ой, ебать! Как бы кони не двинуть, нахуй!
Двинешь, двинешь.
Да вон!
Блин, он движется. Где он?
Вон он, блин! Чего?
Блин.
А чё? Чё ты подох, что ли?
Блин. Так, отлично. Виртекс. Так, это должно быть... Да, 8. Так, где-то там еще ходил.
Вон он! Служивый на!
Есть, один остался. Блин. Он очень плохо сел. Ладно, может, сбоку смогу. Блин, за газелькой. Ух, наконец-то. Мне на железной дороге выходить, да. И 3 там война. притомился за сегодня. Взял ложку, уронил. Опять почему я не могу тайник найти? Ну хрен с ним. Если этот тайник пустой, то я побегу прямо на выход. Окей. Сиринж это означает, что скорее всего тайник не лутали. Хотя, наверное, переоцениваю важность шприцов. Да, правильно.
Извини, что я туда-сюда говорю.
saved before you get to this point. Then you need to eliminate 20 PMCs around the lighthouse bridge. Now there is a wide area around that bridge. Turns out a few of these quests when it involves killing PMCs for Lightkeeper, it might mention a specific area, but it really means a quite wide area around that specific area as well. But honestly, it might not be wide enough. There's no reason for players to need to go to this area of lighthouse. So basically everyone that's gotten to this point has cheesed it by queuing separately with some friends and killing them when they get there. Now, a bunch of people did get lucky though, as they were able to clear it by getting players off of spawn at landslide, as well as, you know, exit camping, and people that were happened to go check out the lighthouse island, or people that were marking the strikers. But it is just not often enough. It's too much RNG involved, and it doesn't respect your time in game. A lot of the subjects these days, a lot of the changes have been covering respecting your time put into the game. Now, after that, you need to mark 4 bunkers on woods. Very simple there, but some very interesting bunkers, which I talked about in a different video. By the way, there is a full playlist for everything that involves Lightkeeper. I advise you check those out if you are interested. Then last, you need 20 SJ1s, 8 SJ6s, and 2 SJ9s found in raid before you gain access to the key to the tower quest, where you get the transmitter to access the island and not be killed. Now that we know all of this stuff, if you are working your way towards there, at least you can save these items if you find them. So it does make it a bit easier. But again, those 20 kills of those PMCs around that bridge is pretty nuts. Now for this transmitter quest, you need 2 plexiglass, 2 military boards, an LCD, a COFDM, insulating tape, and the transmitter body. Seems easy enough, but the transmitter body spawns in a single random location on Lighthouse each raid, with possibly dozens of spawns, already 10 of which are shown on the wiki right now. You will need to check each of these spawns each raid until you find one to start this quest. Also, there's reports of people being able to find multiple of these after this quest has begun, so if you do find them again, I obviously suggest that you hold on to them, and if you don't, then there is a craft in the hideout where you can craft these as well. It takes 12 hours, which from task to task, there is a 24-hour time gate, so the 12 hours actually works out fine. Obviously, just make sure you do it within that 12-hour span, or else you're going to need to end up waiting longer from task to task. And that is just the beginning. That is what you need to do to meet Lightkeeper, and then you start his questline from there. And that is getting a lot of flack for being this difficult, but even as someone who likely won't get there myself this wipe, I have to admit, I think there's only one issue, and that's the PMC kills. I think most of the flack is around people hearing the word traitor and assuming that Lightkeeper was like the other traitors, when in reality, it is the end game. We need to change the way that we think about Lightkeeper so that it makes more sense to people, because genuinely, it does make sense now, and I really don't think we should be calling him a traitor. I think we should be calling him a quest giver, or maybe an NPC. We all know Outposts already as one of the most difficult tasks in the game, simply because there isn't incentives for players to go there unless they're on the quest themselves. Well, there's even less for the area around our side of the bridge to Lighthouse, and that is just to meet Lightkeeper.
Так, и чем ты хотел заняться с этими флешеттами? Мне вылетело из головы. А, я на резерв хотел пойти, вспомнил. Где прокорд-то? Какой нафиг репеллент прокорд? Да. Где она бейсбол выложена?
After you meet him, he'll have a ton of tasks for you, which I went through in a video in the description, but we got further progress on that now, where there's another one where you need 500-meter kills on scav snipers, as well as level 10 sniper skill. So that is an obvious time sink, with only a couple locations that you're going to even be able to be 500 meters away from a scav sniper to be able to hit them, let alone be able to kill them. But that was the second to last task that we have right now. The last task is a doozy, because you need 50, yes, I'll say it again, 50 PMC kills. Luckily, this one is at least an entire map. It's Streets of Tarkov. So you need 50 PMC kills on the Streets of Tarkov location. Initially, it was just around the convoy in the middle of the map, which just is nuts, but BSG changed it up. And this is after you need to kill 25 PMCs around the mountain on woods, which BSG also increased the range for. A piece of this, if you want to leave a comment about this, is how many kills for PMCs would you be okay with if it was the entire map instead of specifically that mountain? Where again, a major portion of this feedback that we're looking looking to get from this is removing as much RNG as possible from these quests. And this is finally the major subject that I wanted to have as the point of feedback on this video. So to make it quick and easy, I do have a poll up on Twitter, which you'll find that linked in the description if you want to take part. Otherwise, leave your feedback in the comments or on the Discord. So to get to this point in the story, you would need to have killed the 100 plus PMCs wearing the crazy stuff you need to wear and the locations that you need to be, using what you need to use to just get to Lightkeeper. But then you need to kill another 95 for his quests in specific locations at least. And again, we don't even know what comes after this 50 kill quest on streets yet. So the question is obvious to everyone at this point. Is it worth it? The majority already knows it's not even possible for them to complete it in the span of a wipe, but there will come a day where there are no more wipes if you choose to play a version of the game that no longer wipes. It will be like a multiplayer stalker experience basically at that point, just obviously not as much sci-fi stuff. Well, what if this is the win state? What if Lightkeeper is the end of the game? What if somewhere down the line, not that far away from this 50 kill quest by the way, Lightkeeper shows us a way to escape from Tarkov and we win the game? That is not tinfoil hat. That is real, by the way. To be clear though, it is a theory. It's just a very likely one that it is Lightkeeper in particular that will be doing this, because it will have to happen at some point, so why not him? BSG are going to have a storyline that leads you to a way to escape from Tarkov, and they need to test the functionality of that full system before release.
Так. Не такой уж и плохой спам на самом деле. Если я пробегу по этой... Блин. Зафигачить, что ли, по нему? Пусть боится. Где хоть одна военная электроника? На Тетрис так-то мне плевать. Мне нужны виртексы, ковдмы, ВПХ. И они просто не исполнятся. Я не знаю, что делать. Прям война. Спешка ботов нифига нет. Ёмп. Короче, пошли отсюда. Только вот куда? Я думаю, здесь полежу. Никто не должен сюда заходить. Людей 0 причин сюда заходить. Я жду здесь 15 минут. Ну, чувака тут бегает. Кто гранату кинул и зачем? Зашивается. То есть тут два чувака. Один пушит другого, второй лечится. О, сдох. А, все еще двое. То, что убили с юмпа, а там все еще есть дробовикист. Блин, вот надо было им прийти в казармы.
I think that way to test it is Lightkeeper, personally. Everything we have in-game right now is considered side quests or things that we do not actually need to do after launch for the story of Escape from Tarkov when we have that main storyline. Well, one of those things would need to be something that affects the end game, and Lightkeeper could be on his way to nuking Tarkov. Yes, that nuke, and this time it's no theory, there's connections now outlined in a few videos I've done around Lightkeeper, and I understand it's tough to keep track of. I'm trying to do my best to get everything together as we are also learning more. So I've made a playlist for him specifically. If you want to check that out and know what's up with everything that we've done with him. The TLDR there is that it is extremely facility or somebody connected to Lightkeeper.
Бота убили. Жалко.
Facility under the mountain on Woods that is a uranium enrichment facility. There's also words on the side of the lighthouse specifically that says danger, radiation, and Lightkeeper is now confirmed to be working with the cult, and the cult want the blue flame to come back. The blue flame is the EMP. That EMP comes from the nuke, so when you tie it all together, Lightkeeper is probably trying to nuke Tarkov. And I'll say it again, this is not like tinfoil level theory stuff. This is explained in the lore, it's explained in the Tarkov books, it's even explained.
Чё, блин, они здесь делают? Наконец-то убегает.
From Lightkeeper himself at some of this stuff. There's quests right now to go check the doors of that facility under the Woods Mountain. So it is actually all connected. So for today, the feedback is, if you had all of the time in the world to finish these quests, and if this does lead to the game being finished in some way, would you be alright with that? Or would you want more? Would you want less? Would you want it to be more difficult, or would you want it to be easier? Or would you just expect something else? Also, in case you're worried, after you win or lose the game, because you would be able to lose the game, you can keep playing with that character at certain stages, especially if you lost. There has been some discussions of permadeath or permanent effects to your character, such as effects from radiation or addiction, that Nikita has talked about in the past. But in certain ways, the end isn't really the end, and you would be able to keep playing with that character. But that is definitely a subject for a separate video. That could be a whole other video that could go 20 minutes if I needed to talk about that stuff along with what Nikita has said about it. But again, we're going to talk about that another time. So there's the Twitter poll, but also the comments here and the Discord for your feedback. You'll find all of that below. Please let me know, guys. Get in with the discussion. And with the moves that BSG are doing lately, they'll probably listen, actually. But that's going to do it for today, guys.
Чё они тут ходят? Чё тут за война? Или это я слышу людей в бункере? Или леске кто-то пробежал. Короче, мы все еще лежим 10 минут.
Oh no! Sonic speed! Sonic level? Where's my Sonic costume? Do I really have to go fast? I'm gonna go top speed, let's go! Oh, how was I supposed to know it's a spin jump? Oh! No! Yes! Yes! Dude, there's no way. I thought for sure I wasn't getting that. That's crazy. Woo! Alright. I'm pumped. Whoa! That's a weird level, dude. Ah. Oof. Yeah. What? Wait. What was the shell for? I really don't have any idea, to be honest. Doesn't seem like you need it for anything. Whoa. 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 Things are getting a little crazy. Hey! Oh, God. At least I got a checkpoint. Should I go in there? Guess so. My boy Yosh. Huh. What a weird ending, dude. Why go down here when you could go up here? Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 34-second world record. That is awfully suspicious. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, I have something very cool for you today. Roll the tape. Today's video is sponsored by Alien. I had to do that dramatic microphone. Head on over to alienclothing.com. Be sure to... Whoa. Whoa. So far, so good.
Кто-то топнул.
Whoa. Wait. How was I supposed to make that, dude? Oh, I wasn't. Yeah. I saw... Crap. I saw a platform down here, I thought. Yeah. Yeesh. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing again. Hey, we did it. First shot. Yo, not bad. Moving on to stage 3 with 95. Picks, ooh ah. Oh boy. Hey, where you going, dude? What? What? Oh, you're supposed to jump on top of that dude and go over all the stuff. So, I definitely missed some stuff. Oh, he's going backwards. Oh, this is weird. This is really weird. This is a unique take on this kind of jump. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Tight. Come on. Okay, a little bit further, the conveyor. Dude. My butt is so clenched. It's ridiculous. He's going up. Checkpoint? Yes. What? Wow, a little bit dirty right there on the checkpoint grab. Not gonna lie. So happy to have this checkpoint though. Can you imagine if I had to do all that again? I hate these spike jumps. Very grateful for the checkpoint.
27, еще 7 минут, и идем дальше.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now, bro? Oof. I'd do anything for another checkpoint, man. Checkpoint. Oh, thank you so much. Wow.
Опять железо. Неужели я бункер все-таки слышу?
And you're in a hurry, and then you have to do a double. The double spike. Oh, the goal! The goal's right there. It's right there, dude. I got the jump. Just gotta get the time. Lucky number 69. Here we go. This is it. Lucky number 69, baby. Okay, no dev exit for sure. So he had to complete that all in one go. is pretty crazy, you know? A lot of really annoying jumps in there. New record beyond stage 4 with 71. A dash through the castle, too. What the? Oh, wow. Save a little time doing that, for sure. Okay. Uh-oh. What's up, fellas? Whoa. What's the point? What's the point of that? Dude, I was not paying attention to the timer, obviously. Yeah. Sonic speed, baby, that's it. Boing. Force damage right there. Yeah, Pelican's right there. Absolutely devastating. Oh, dude, timer's hell. It's also the beginning part with the ghosts or whatever. Jumping up the left side was mandatory. Fun fact, Japanese 3 out of 10 stars. Easy, eh? Alright. Yep, that was a little suspicious. Where's that the star, man? Yeah, I saw that coming. Yeah, I was waiting for the Kaizo blocks. It took a lot longer than I thought for them to arrive. Wow. No! Really? Really, man? He actually had a mushroom in here, too, that I didn't even get. Oh, this map is actually pretty simple. There's a couple spots that are cheeky. But other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. Looks like all you gotta do is jump low right here and you win. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ripping and roaring through this run. We got one level left. What's it gonna be? Stage 6 with 66. Japanese. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looks weird. You can get a star and go back up though. That's pretty interesting. That was nuts, dude. That was nuts. Oh, where do I go? I can't see. Ah, it's wandered. Okay, well, I don't see why I wouldn't go for this. I mean, I could go down here, I guess just for science.
Блин, меня бесит, что я его слышу. Я не понимаю, он в бункере или он все-таки в казармах?
We're going to take a look under the hood at this hot garbage. All these levels I feel like would be interesting to look at. Starting with, well, you know what, Sonic Speed had a bunch of paths. Don't worry about that one, nothing too crazy. Stage 2 was like a standard platform, nothing too crazy. This one right here. Let's see if there's anything funny in there. I feel like there's not. But you know what? I'm curious. We are looking for funny business. There's no Kaizo block right here, which means you could have come down here and activated all those. And then come up here and then, like, still. Did you have cheesed out this entire section? No, he would get stuck on the platform here. There might be some cheeky... I don't know, actually. So, like, when you fall down here, you could have, like... When you get the guy over there, you could have gone here, and then, like... You would have respawned him, though, huh? I don't know. I feel like you could get cheeky with this. You can cheese it a little bit. Other than that, there's not a lick of cheese in this entire level. No dev stuff, no nothing, man. That would have been a pretty annoying level to clear in one go, so I guess hats off to the level creator for that. I tried to download this level, and it says, contains prohibited words or more than 4 numeric digits. Why are you scolding me? It's not my level name, dude. He had a Kaizo block underneath that. He didn't intend for you to get that, but if you jump, like, off-center, you can still grab it really easily. That's funny. We had like a couple Kaizo blocks littered throughout the area. You know, Kaizo death trap right there, a couple Kaizo death trap right there that we avoided. Nothing too crazy. He does have a subworld thing here. It looks like it probably just kills you. Let me take a look. Yep. Now I really don't understand this last level, so he has like so much crap. You could have gone in here, there's a door, there's a hot pipe doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. So when I was up here I could have jumped down here and there was nothing, literally nothing. Then you jump over here and you can pick a door. There's a Bowser fight with a hidden vine that takes you up to this door.
Так, ладно. Пора, наверное. 23 минуты. Вот рядышком урал. Это бот? Это челобот, наверное. Hey, can you hear me? Hey man, can you hear me? In case you can, I'm sorry. I was thinking you're PMC. Так, нужно еще 7 ботов убить в этой области.
Да вот он!
Наконец-то. Убил, что ли? Because you was looking at me? Интересно, это бот? Скорее всего, да, челобот. Закемпил просто. Я не ожидал, что он будет сидеть в той комнате. А, нет, это вообще ЧВК, обалдеть. Тоже с флешетами. Ну, надо же. Блин, что он тут делал? Тоже, что ли, этот странный квест делает? Бедолага. Сочувствую ему. Надо поесть, надо пить. Впредь что-нибудь. Не разгрузку. Кстати, у меня тут же всякая фигня есть. Так, вот бронеразгрузка. Даже шлем взять. Можно даже ему взять. Чего как импера я там точно не ожидал. Это правда. Я ожидал бота, причем в другой комнате. Ну, в смысле, чела бота. Поэтому я ее начал проверять первый. Ну ладно.
Hold on. That pipe doesn't go anywhere either. None of those pipes do anything. The only pipe that works is the pipe that we came out of. So the rest of the level is just a waste of your time. Here's the subworld. There's a bunch of crap in the subworld too. But what's the point? What is this? The way to beat the level was like the most obvious way. So who was playing the other stuff in this level is what I want to know. It's a troll level, but the only person who got trolled was the level creator because he wasted all his time making this garbage that nobody actually ended up playing anyways. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check out Alien. They make awesome stuff. Be sure to check them out. Use my code.
Will you resign as party chair, Mr. Zahawi? Your tax affairs is a distraction for the party, Mr. Zahawi.
Resign he did not. Instead, he was sacked by the Prime Minister. His dismissal comes after an independent investigation of his tax affairs, which concluded that he showed insufficient regard for the principles of the ministerial code and the requirement to be honest, open, and an exemplary leader through behaviour.
That's a really important trust that we have.
The independent advisor appointed by Rishi Sunak, Sir Laurie Magnus, criticised Nadeem Zahawi for failing to declare an investigation into his taxes when he became Chancellor and for failing to update it once a settlement had been reached. Zahawi put out his own statement, saying, "It has been the privilege of my life to serve in successive governments." He then slammed the role of the press, saying, quote, "In a week when an MP was physically assaulted, I fail to see how one headline on this issue, the noose tightens, reflects legitimate scrutiny of public officials." Back in October, Rishi Sunak promised a government of integrity and professionalism as he entered the leadership race.
Это ночник же. Ладно. Блин, бункер. Блин. А, ПНВ, откуда ПНВ? Фонарик сняли. Почти элитная выносливость. 4 левела осталось. Не Вертекс, Ников ДМ опять. Не ВПХ. Тут Тетрис есть снова. Вот это патроны.
Пацаны, окружили!
Отлично. Скорее всего, придет сюда. Уже он во вторую пешку зашел.
Ты засранец, птючий, мать твою, а! Ну иди сюда, попробуй!
Пробовал. Так, это хорошо, это минус 1 бот. Осталось 5, кажется. Да. Возможно, завтра закончу. Если проведу за этим говном достаточно времени. Ты охренел. Пес лежит, блин. Смотрите на него. Лег на крышу на палатку с дробовиком и лежит. Кстати, так и не попал мне по броне. Я, кстати, обе руки не смогу зашить. Только одну.
Подарки другим девкам. То, что нам не подошло.
Окей.
Бомбочки на некефальной аллергии. Frozen Лего у нас уже есть. Ну и так далее.
Птичка, да, красивая.
Пойдем.
Ладно.
Пойдем.
Ночник, так не ночник. Что вы тут делали, мистер? А, у тебя вепрь-хантер был, а не дробовик. Вы 100-метровку, видимо, делали. М80? М80. Я пошусь. Вот где ты говорил. Наверное, надо бы взять. Найти, где бот говорил. Может, СМС здесь найду или шприц? Триммер получается. Блин. Зачем я туда пошел? Я знал, что это чувака, а не бот. У него еще и дробовик оказался. И, конечно, опять флешеты, что же еще? И немножко. Может, стоит перерыв сделать? Ну, в смысле, на сегодня закруглиться. Ну, это PX не найдено вроде, интересно. Пойду отдыхать, наверное.